The construction of a massive network of electric vehicle charging stations has been given the go-ahead in all 50 of the United States states. As of earlier this week, the United States Department of Transportation, USDOT, gave its stamp of approval to new plans for charging stations for electric vehicles that had been submitted by all 50 states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico as part of an ambitious program to install charging stations along 75,000 miles of interstate highways that is funded by the federal government. In the beginning of this year, the National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Formula Program was introduced by the Biden administration. This program required states to submit their plans for the development of electric vehicle (EV) chargers along interstate highways and allotted $5 billion to be spent over the course of 5 years. These proposals have now been approved, giving the states instant access to $1.5 billion so that they can get started on their programs. As part of a larger commitment to cut emissions in half by the year 2030 and reach net zero emissions by the year 2050, the White House has committed approximately $135 billion in funding to the development of electric vehicles, EVs, and has established the goal of making EVs account for 50% of new vehicle sales by the year 2030. According to a report from CNBC, a significant component of this plan is to ensure the construction of 500,000 EV chargers across the country by the year 2030. According to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, who was quoted by the Associated Press, America led the original automotive revolution in the last century, and we're poised to lead in the 21st century with electric vehicles. In his subsequent remarks, he elaborated on how these plans will help ensure that Americans in every part of the country, from the largest cities to the most rural communities, can be positioned to unlock the savings and benefits of EVs. This program is a part of the administration's push to make electric vehicles generally acceptable by the buying public. The buying public still maintains justified skepticism regarding electric vehicles due to concerns about range and the availability of charging infrastructure, particularly in more rural areas. BEVs still make up only 5% of the new car market, which is an increase from 2% in 2021. However, affluent buyers in urban areas tend to be the ones who tend to purchase these vehicles. It is possible that this plan, which intends to build chargers every 50 miles along the entirety of the interstate system, will go some way toward easing the concerns of potential buyers. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like and subscribe.